What's up guys, Omni here. You guys know how it goes, another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep. What recent news, topic, tweets, videos you want me to talk about tomorrow? We have an absolute insane episode today because we had an absolute insane week that just transpired. Guys, the largest IT outage in the history of the world happened over this weekend. I'll tell you all about it. EVO Kris Tyson from Mr. Beast videos is facing some very serious allegations. Let's look into it. The world's largest fighting game tournament, EVO 2024, just passed. I'll tell you guys the results and all the cool things that happened along the way. And President Biden officially announced that he is out of the race. I'll tell you everything you need to know. And here is the boy. This is the last time you're going to see him hairy. He's too hairy. I got to go get him a haircut. It's the summer, it's smeltering, and he just got too much hair anyway, so we just need to get rid of it. So this is the last time you see hairy Indi. The next time you see him, he will be he'll have the lines cut. Anyway, I showed you my Indi, so you guys gotta like and subscribe to the channel. Let's jump into today's news. Let's start off with the big chunky wungy. Okay, right off the get-go, I told you guys over and over this election year is going to get wild. We just got finished with Trump basically getting shot in the ear, and then literally less than a week later Biden gets COVID, and then a couple days later, right after that, he has officially dropped out of the race, according to Animal Shamayan. A lot of you guys asked me to talk about it. Yes, it's official, okay? Biden is out. Anyway, Donald Trump responded to Biden stepping down, saying this: crooked Joe Biden was not fit to run for president and is certainly not fit to serve and never was. He only attained the position of president by lies, fake news, and not leaving his basement. All those around him, including his doctor and the media, knew that he wasn't capable of being president, and he wasn't, and now look what he's done to our country, with millions of people coming across our border, totally unchecked and unvetted, many from prisons, mental institutions, and record number of terrorists. We will suffer greatly because of his presidency, but we will remedy the damage he has done very quickly. Make America great again. So what exactly happens now? This is what happens now. Joe Biden tweeted and said, "My fellow Democrats, I have decided not to accept the nomination and focus all my energies on my duties as president for the remainder of the term. My very first decision as the party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president, and it's been the best decision I've made today. I want to offer my full support and endorsement for Kamala to be the nominee of our party this year. Democrats, it's time to come together and beat Trump. Let's do this." So you got a picture of Biden and Kamala Harris. So Kamala Harris is now currently being endorsed by the entire Democratic Party, from what I understand, in all of the caucuses, to run for president against Donald Trump this November. Oh my lord. I know what you guys are thinking. It's Joe over. That's right. The meme has come to life. Does Kamala Harris actually stand a chance against running against Donald Trump? This guy who just freaking survived a bullet to the ear, almost getting assassinated by the country itself, and seems to be gathering more and more popular support over time. Does Kamala Harris stand a chance? I don't know, but I wouldn't count her out. I think the wildness of what's going to be happening and the future of this election and this year, I keep telling you guys, all right, it's going to get crazier, okay? So if you think this week was just a preview of what's to come, there's more. There is more. I'm not saying I'm here to future, it's intuition, and I've been right so far, so just be on the lookout. I'll be here to tell you guys. But things are a little bit gray because President Joe Biden is still the president, all right? And Kamala Harris is still vice president. He just stepped down from running for the election. Kamala Harris still needs to get the delegates from the DNC party in order to be qualified to run for the election that's happening this year. This article from Axios saying there is no formal rule-based structure that transfers delegates from one candidate to another ahead of the Democratic National Convention, which starts August 19th. That's next month. And while Harris is probably in the best position to become the Democratic nominee in the view of the party officials and strategists, it's not guaranteed. That's in part because Biden did not resign from the presidency, which would have made Harris the first woman president of the US and vaulted her to the top of the ticket. Quote, "We're just in uncharted territory here, and lots of this stuff hasn't been tested, certainly not in the modern era of presidential nominations," said Josh Putman, a political consultant specializing in delegate selection rules and presidential campaigns, told Axios. And in case you guys are wondering how many delegates she needs, a prospective new candidate would have to receive the support of at least 300 delegates and no more than 600, with no more than 50 of those delegates coming from any one single state. And that's it. That's kind of what you need to know. The question now being is if Kamala Harris does run for president and she is the person who's going to be the front runner for the DNC, who is she going to be electing as her vice president? Now, there's a lot of choices that are out there, but people are making jokes on the internet that it's going to have to be a white guy because there's no way in hell that you're going to have the United States of America run for office with a woman president who is, I believe she's black. What is her ethnicity actually? It says here that she's the daughter of an Indian mother and a Jamaican father. Okay, so yeah, there's no way that we're going to have any kind of United States presidency without at least one white person in office. Okay. We need a white man to be in there to be the vice president. So people are wondering who she's going to choose and the selection of whites in terms of like the governors and the senators that are currently out there at the moment. And that's basically it. People are wondering what's going to be the future of America. Is Donald Trump just an auto win? Is it GG's? Does anybody beat him at this point? Is there anybody that Kamala Harris can bring in as vice president as a team to come in and swoop in and beat who seems to be a very popular candidate right now, Donald Trump? What's going to happen with Project 2025? Is that like all but now officialized, or does Trump even stand behind what's going on there? I don't know. We'll see. A part of me is kind of like happy and sad. I really wanted to see more like Biden versus Trump up there. As bad as the debate was that was there to happen like a couple of weeks back, as bad as it was, I still wanted to see the epic showdown kind of thing, right? And now it's kind of like, oh man, Biden stepping down. I don't know how Kamala Harris battles Donald Trump. I don't know too much about her actually in detail, so I have no idea what kind of territory we're going into. To be completely honest with you guys, I do feel like Joe Biden was very old. I was worried about this man when he got COVID. Genuinely, when he got COVID, I was like, is that it? Is this it? Is he gone, bro? Is this an assassination tip? Because man, is this really an 80-year-old man getting COVID? That still scares me. I don't care how weak the virus is, kind of thing. So I was worried about his health and his tenure for the next 4 years. So I'm kind of worried about that. But at the same time, like, you know, Trump's up there. He's old in age as well. So I don't know. Again, I wish that we had younger presidents kind of duking it out, but it is what it is. I'll let you guys know if there's any updates of what's going to happen, because there definitely will be. I'll keep you noted and posted on what's happening in election year. It's going to get wild. And I think from this point further, it's just only going to get more crazier as time goes by. No, say it ain't so, bro. Why is it every news cycle, every news article, man? God damn it. Every single day, there's always a news article or a news headline when it comes about somebody potentially talking to kids. Something with, I hate it. I hate it here on the internet, bro, because I'm telling you, weekly, daily, you guys give me news about a new instance of someone we know personally who's now being outed for having some weird relationships with a kid. And this one has to do with Kris Tyson from Mr. Beast. Okay, she has been in a lot of controversy because she transitioned and she was a part of the Mr. Beast crew. Since then, Kris Tyson has been under fire, especially from the internet. People calling her a deadbeat mother. I'm not sure how that one works, okay? But calling them deadbeats, saying that basically not there for their kids. Mr. Beast having to come in from Twitters and basically suggesting and saying, yo, hey, listen, this person, Ava, is my friend, okay, homie? And all these fake things need to stop. Basically coming to her defense, Mr. Beast. People wondering how Ava is going to affect Mr. Beast's brand, etc., etc. And now it seems to have gotten to the point where someone has found some old tweets that have been circulating with Ava back when Ava was Kris, and it had to do with interactions with kids or several, and it was just weird. And oh man, this is let me just look into it really fast, okay? Because it's important to bring it up, okay? If people it's blowing up, it's going all on the internet. You guys need to just at least know, at the very least, what's happening. All right, here we go. These are my least favorite deep dives, right? Makes me feel a little uncomfy because I'm just what happened here? Let's figure out what happened, okay? Because Ava is a very huge figure, and I'm sure they're probably going to respond to the situation as well. Connor, Real X Zade, one of the gangs and the homies who creates YouTube commentary, said, hey, a ton of new tweets have come out exposing Kris Tyson's horrible degeneracy, including bonding over drawn CP of Kalu, the ball kid, begging Shadman to draw a 10-year-old anime girl, being disappointed Shad didn't draw Beast Boy, and even more teasing with Shad. Who is Shad? I don't know who Shad is, but if I find out, I'm guessing it's going to be bad. Bars. Oh no. No. Sidekick Kris Tyson appears to have owned art made by disgraced artists known for scandals involving animated. The art features a sexualized young girl with a oh no, oh editor, please blur all of that out. Okay, I get it. Shad bad. Shad very bad. And Kris Tyson had interactions and art. Oh no. Oh my god. Say these tweets are not real. This is not a real tweet. Kris, this was 2016, 8 years ago, and they're saying nothing gets my knob a cranking like some lowly. No. Ava, Kris, what have you done? What have you done? This and a whole bunch of tweets, because this tweet has 12,000 likes, and there's a whole bunch. This is huge. I think the only reason why this isn't larger, I think, is because of the election is kind of getting drowned out in a bit. This one reading, Kris Tyson from Mr. Beast just got out as a peeve. This basically just sent back the trans community 200 years back. We are never going to hear the end of it from transphobes. I really hope this kid is okay too, because holy F, man, this is disgusting. What kid? It was caught messaging a minor. Let me just say this as a prerequisite, okay? Just prerequisite. We literally just heard news about white cis male doctor disrespect talking to minors, okay? This is not a trans thing. This is just disgusting people. Every person, every faction of life, Weinstein, Diddy, okay? I don't care if you're a rapper. I don't care if you're a president. I don't care if you're trans. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're straight. I don't care what you are. All these people everywhere got some daggone issues when it comes to kids, bro. Just absolutely filthy, nasty, and disgusting. Nobody's getting set back here, all right? That's not what's happening here. It's just every single community, and I've said this to you guys time and time again, every single community in this world has terrible people. Now, the allegations that are coming out with Kris, I need to confirm, okay? I need to look into it. This is just, again, I'm letting you guys know this is what people are saying so far. I'm going to look more into it. Might even maybe stream later and watch some of these videos in detail, but let me see what I can get for you guys right now, because the allegations of just being caught messaging a minor, it's bad. It's just the same thing that happened with freaking Dr. Disrespect, except for he was doing it sexually. What happened here? Man, I'm not looking forward to looking more into this, but I think we just have to know for the sake of knowing. You got to know if someone has a history of talking to freaking children. Another really popular tweet here says, apparently Ava Kris Tyson, more correctly known as Kris Tyson, got exposed for being friends and meeting up in the woods with a minor. Their relationship started when the victim was 13 and they met up when he was 16. Kris was 7 years older than the guy and openly bisexual at the time. They had sussy interactions online and after the meetup. And there's Carl, and then there's Ava, Kris, and then what is this? I drove from West Virginia to North Carolina. I'm sitting in a camper in the woods right now. Carl is amazing, and that is a fact. True, he hugs me before Kris managed to. This was in 2020, 4 years ago. And then there's the person saying, hey, will you be my Valentine? Winky smiley face. This is from the... I love how I set that embed up so it shows you looking sexy. Oh, no, 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 not like... Oh, no. Oh man, guys, I feel like the more I'm reading into this, the worse it's starting to get. It's there. As an adult, right? There's even as a freaking teenager, bro, having any interactions with a child, is that like at this extent? That's just nasty. That's just nasty. There should be no reason or excuse for any kid saying, "Will you be my Valentine?" Smiley heart emoji. What? I want this to be a misunderstanding. I want this to be something that was taken out of context. I don't want this to be true. The allegations that are pointing to Kris Ava Tyson potentially having inappropriate conversations and interactions with a minor is not something that I want to have on my bingo card. I just don't. You never want to see that be the case, because you want to you want to pray that children are being left unharmed and not you want that to just to be the case, right? So far, not looking good for Ava. The more I look into it, the worse it gets. People are now showing evidence and proof that Ava Kris Tyson was deleting tweets on Twitter since over the past month or so. And when you got people deleting tweets, that means you're trying to hide something up. And yeah, it doesn't look good. These allegations are pretty bad. And there's like at least 10 different videos at the size of the length of 30 minutes going into detail about Ava's not so good Twitter past and comments and relationships with people who were also already proven to be stranger dangers, if you know what I mean. As for Ava herself, I came to check out her Twitter. I believe this is her. 470,000 likes. My opinions are my own. There's only 3 posts on this person's Twitter. There's no post. There's no replies. It's all gone. They didn't even just like protect or private their account. They deleted their entire... You hate to see it happen, man. But that's the situation, guys, right now with Ava Kris Tyson. I'm a little let down and sad. You hate to find out that some people on the internet, you just hate to find out information out, regardless of who it is. Again, I'm not surprised by when it does happen because there's a lot of like really nasty weirdos on the internet. I don't think this is a place where people should be. I know there are people who are attacking the trans community specifically because it's like Ava Kris Tyson, but like, can we not? Can we all here agree that there are just nasty people, again, as I will reemphasize, in all parts of all communities, okay? There's nasty people freaking everywhere, okay? The church, the president, I've said this millions of times, and it just so happens that Ava is trans, so there are going to be people who are going to use this to attack trans people because that's just how the world works. But yeah, you hate to see it happen. I'll let you guys know. Maybe I'll watch the videos and details to get more information on this. I hate deep diving and exploring these concepts because they're so freaking common. Like it's disgusting. It's sad how often I see news about this come out and you guys show me about someone talking to underage kids and minors inappropriately. It's something that where if I did it every day, we would have news every day, but I try to not do it every day because that's not the energy and mental space. I don't want to be the guy here, Chris Hansen, wouldn't it be like, oh guys, another news, another person who talks to kids. I don't want to be that person, but I do want to let you guys know when there's high profile people and when it's becoming so big that you can't ignore what's going down. I'll let you guys know if there's any updates. I'll let you know if Ava Kris responds, and if there's any more information, I'll keep you guys posted. Here's a quick update when it comes to the Cody Ko situation that's been unraveling ever since D'Angelo Wallace opened up a can of worms and talked about the allegations against him with relations with the minor. Cody Ko so far has not responded, but some of his friends have basically started unfriending him. Jarvis Johnson came out with a statement saying that, yeah, he should respond and that he has not really any relations with him. In fact, they actually came out with a video. There's a clip with him and Jordan here on their Sad Boys podcast where they kind of talk about the situation that's been popping off. And then there's another update that you're not going to believe where Cody Ko then appeared in public. And if you already know it's wild, but if you don't, you're going to want to miss this. Okay, let's watch this really 1 minute clip here that apparently needs to be highlighted that one of you guys pointed me to.
It's going to be not long, but a little while before this episode comes out. It's totally possible something does come out, but
yeah, we're recording this on Thursday, July 18th.
Even if it does, that kind of changes nothing about the situation so far, because it's still something he consciously tried to avoid. Yeah. Well, is continuing avoiding, but let's say he does say something. Let's say he even makes a statement that's like very self-effacing and very self-critical and is the air quotes best statement that he could make. The silence so far is already a transgression, just as the initial assault was. Mm-hmm. It's already something just so objectively wrong and objectively deliberate that it's like that's not forgivable. It's not in a people can't change, people can't grow, whatever. Just huge shitty thing to do already. Yeah. It's if you are in a hit and run, you're still culpable for the run, always. Even if you come back 5 hours later, you did the hit and run.
Jordan essentially saying that, yeah, brother, like, even if you do come back and respond, it's not like it's going to change the damage you already. You can't like go back in time and rewind it, right? I guess the only thing you can do is come back and say it's true or apologize. But I mean, the crime is still the crime, which then has led people to believe that this is the reason why Cody Ko is not responding, because it doesn't change the events. So kind of just acknowledging that it went down is basically going to keep him in the same position. There's no win for him in this situation. There's no getting out, right? If I murdered somebody like 10 years ago and the people are like, hey, Omni, are you going to talk about the fact that you murdered somebody 10 years ago? I'll be like, no, I'm not going to talk about it. In fact, you can catch me out on the streets, DJ Omni, out here DJing with DJ Cody Ko. Amidst the allegations that are going around to him, right? My man's was just out here like, dang, this sucks. This is crazy. A lot of people are talking about me. Anyway, I am about to DJ for this party right here. Here's a clip that people have been playing. So yeah, DJ Cody Ko is out here at Encore Beach Club playing music, living the best life, and the ladies love it. And unfazed, unharmed, unattacked, saying, look, the internet is not a real place and there's nothing y'all can do to get me to do anything I don't need to do. Anyway, even though this is the case, I don't think this is a situation that Cody Ko can just walk away from peacefully, okay? There's too many eyes on the situation. Depending on who he works with in the future when it comes to brands or deals or partners, is going to be very, very shiesty, right? Because if it comes out and finds out Cody Ko is working with a very important person or a very important brand, even through a mix of these allegations, is not going to look good for whoever he's working with. So things are still happening in the background. I'm pretty sure we're still going to get more responses soon. It's just taking a while. I think the whole thing that happened with Biden is kind of like overshadowing what happened here, but people have not forgotten, okay? As soon as the whole election thing goes over and blows over, people are going to still continue to wait to see what Cody Ko has to say about this situation. So guys, this one has already passed, but we just got finished going through one of the craziest IT outages of the entire world, okay? I'm telling you, planes shut down left and right. Tens of millions of dollars was lost, okay? Damages, hospitals being closed, all due to what I believe had to do with some Microsoft update from some company named CrowdStrike. Yo, this was absolutely wild. It's basically equivalent of what Y2K would have been when the calendar year turned from 1999 to 2000. People thought that all the computers around the entire world would just shut down because the computers wouldn't understand what the word 2000 meant and it would change the bits in the computers or whatever, okay? It was just supposed to be something ridiculous that people actually made music videos about Y2K and then nothing happened, right? Well, this time it did. Big Nut saying we survived Y2K. CrowdStrike, which is a big cybersecurity firm, pushed a bugged update that attacked Windows, rendering all Windows machines unbootable. IT had to physically be at every PC to fix it. Planes landed, banks closed, 9/11 was disrupted, billions of dollars gone. This screen right here where it says recovery, it looks like Windows hasn't loaded correctly. True story, completely true story. When I went to my gym, they had this big old TV that usually shows either TV or like some type of like catalog of what they propped up from their computer. It said this, at least 3 different monitors had this recovery. It looks like Windows hasn't loaded correctly thing on there. They got hit just at the gym. So imagine this happening at freaking airports and hospitals. This was absolutely freaking huge. And what was the damage specifically? Guys, you have pictures here in the mall. Error, alert, a problem has been detected in Windows, main check, exception. Got freaking Times Square and places that have billboards saying a problem has been detected, bro. A problem has been detected. That's terrifying. Can you imagine you're in the hospital and then you look over to the right, you look over to your monitor screen, right? You're like, I wonder what my heart rate is. I wonder what this computer is going to tell me about my health. And you see a problem has been detected. What? What? I want to know what happened to CrowdStrike stock. What happened to their valuation? Oh my God. Say it ain't so. It's down 11% today, July 22nd. Oh, in one day. How many days? When this outage happened, was it Thursday or Friday? Was the stock market opened? It might be. Today might be the first day for the stock market to be open since the actual freaking incident occurred. So, woo, to be expected. 10% of its holdings dropping down. That's a lot of money, okay? It was originally at $283 and now it dropped all the way to $269. Good googly moogly. Give me the 5-day. Give me the 5-day. 30%. Oh my Lord, brothers, guys, game. When I said there was an $80 billion valuation that we saw on there, now imagine you multiply that times 30%, that's 240 million, I think. I can't remember. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. I think it's 2.4 billion. $24 billion. They might have lost $24 billion valuation in the past 5 days. Oh my God. And that's just their own stock price that's currently tanking right now. That doesn't account for all the costs that they're probably going to get sued or recouped for from all of these other people, from the people that they've lost their money. They lost billions of dollars that have to get repaired. I don't know if they're going to get sued. CrowdStrike is just going to basically, they're getting done. I think Elon Musk said they're never working with CrowdStrike again and made a tweet saying that they're gone. So yeah, biggest IT outage in the history of IT outages. Absolutely wild. hope none of you guys at home got impacted. All right, guys, this is going to be absolutely freaking awesome for fans of the FGC, the fighting game community. And even if you're not, this is pretty incredible news, okay? More than 10,000 people got together in an arena to watch people play freaking fighting games, okay? I'm talking Street Fighter 6. I'm talking Third Strike. I'm talking Guilty Gear. I'm talking Mortal Kombat, right? I'm talking about all the best of the best fighting games. You can look at this picture right here in this crowd. It's absolutely phenomenal to see the FGC get together. They're one of the best communities in the gaming world in the space. There's been controversies with EVO in the past, but we don't care. We moved past that whole thing that happened with Joey Sullivan a couple years ago. This was absolutely freaking phenomenal over the weekend. Fighting game players rejoice. Let me tell you guys all of the cool highlights that happened at EVO, the world's biggest fighting game tournament of all time, and also let you guys know the results for the games or the people who won. Let me just give you a quick rundown, okay? You guys wanted me to let you guys know my boy Haichi, he has been announced for Tekken 7, okay? I think there's a trailer they showed. Every EVO, they showed new characters that are going to come in into new fighting games and everything like that. And yes, Haichi's back, okay? It's Tekken. There is no Tekken without Haichi, okay? The reason why Tekken exists is because of this freaking Mishima man himself, all right? He is literally old man won't die incarnate. I think he's like 1 billion years old. He should be dead from old age, bro, all right? But he just will not die. I think he's been thrown into a volcano. He has suffered every kind of death imaginable, and he just refuses to stay down. Blood, people on the floor, death, a volcano. Oh my God, bro. These flashbacks of these graphics, dog. This man's like a freaking One Piece character, dog.
Heihachi Mishima is dead. Heihachi Mishima is dead.
Heihachi Mishima is completely dead.
On top of that, at EVO, we got a trailer for Terry Bogard from King of Fighters. He will be in Street Fighter 6 along with Mai. And yeah, in case you just wanted to see a quick graphic of him.
Oh, wait, he's going all out here! Is this gonna do it?
Damn, went through your guard?
This fight's over!
That's
Your
it.
winner is the Hungry Wolf, Terry Bogard!
Are you okay? Buster Wolf. As for the people involved, okay, I'm going straight to it. I gotta talk about my boy Punk the God, okay? I've been watching this homie for years now, all right? Always second place. Are you nervous? Zhao Hai, the best trash talker in the scene, probably one of the biggest content creators and the people to do it in the space. Been here for a long time. I don't know if you guys know this about Punk, but he is literally the only person, I believe, of EVO history to win and get first place in Street Fighter Third Strike, Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, and Street Fighter 6. This man, I'm glazing. I don't give a hell, okay? This man might be one of the best fighting game players of all time. Wherever he goes, if he goes online and plays online, he'll go to Japan and get first place in the rankings. He'll pick any freaking character from Street Fighter 6 and quite literally take him to Legends level. He will be best at your own character. You've been working on your own character for 2 years. He'll pick up your character and in 5 days be better than you. This man is an absolute monster. Funny as hell, contributes everything. He's everything what the FGC embodies. And my gang always second place, usually not always getting first place when it comes to Street Fighter 6. And gang here finally got first place here, man, against I think it was grand finals with my boy Big Bird as well. He used to main I forget, Marisa, and now I think he's back on to Rashid. And yeah, he's also somebody that I really like to watch as well. But yeah, let's watch the last moment. You guys can't see from the top, but it's a grand finals reset. It's 2 versus 2, Punk versus Big Bird. It's the last freaking round of the 2 as well. You can't see, I don't know why it's being cut off, but yes, and here is the last 40 seconds of the tournament.
No anti-air! That could be an EVO losing anti-air, just like that. Punk. One more hit will do it. Oh,
that's it!
And there it is! Punk gets his retribution, his revenge. He is your Street Fighter 6 EVO champion. After all those years, almost a decade ago. Yes, he is the champion. 2017 didn't go his way, but that kid from Philly is on the stage, and he earned this EVO win.
My man has been hustling. This guy has been streaming, been fighting, been grinding, bro. It feels so good to see this man win this. I'm telling you, man, he's the culture, bro. He's the Kendrick Lamar of the FGC, right? Like, if you hate Punk, there's just something wrong with you, bro. It's not him, it's you. Punk tweeting, I finally won EVO. I'm so happy. I don't have any words, but thanks to everyone who supported me and cheered for me even after I left the building. Everyone was so cheerful for me. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. I think someone actually got him leaving the building and had the entire crowd chanting for him. This is him leaving, being escorted out the venue. Oh man, that's dope. That's dope. Look at that big ass grin. Punk with that big ass grin, bro. Can't hold it back, bro. He just can't hide that. This man feeling blessed, feeling thankful, feeling like all his hard work has finally paid off, man. It has, bro, homie. You really out here. You did the damn thing. I'm proud of you, man. As for the full results of EVO, I gotta go to event hubs. I gotta go to the hub, man. This is the place. Y'all don't know about the hub, event hubs, man. This used to be the forum, used to be the only place where you could find out where you can play people in your area, okay? It's like the equivalent of like Smashboards. If you don't know Smashboards, don't worry about it. You're too young for that, all right? But yeah, they had the results up here. Street Fighter top 6, absolutely freaking stacked, okay? First place went to Punk with Kami Akuma. You had Big Bird as Rashid. You had Endwalker as Ed and Momochi as Ed. 2 Eds in top 4 is absolutely wild. You had Nemo as M. Bison blocking JP. Nemo, actually, it was kind of rough for him, okay? Because I don't know if you saw the finals, but his controller unplugged and stopped working in the first match against Momochi's Ed, and then he got 3-0'd. It was like a good 10-15 minutes. Sagem and Yipes were trying to like stall so that he can get his controller working, and it just did not freaking work, bro. So that was really sad to watch Nemo go out the way down sad. I think he could have probably done more, but it was what it was. You had Zen as DJ, Angry Bird, who I think was last year's champion, as Ken, and Tokido, who's just literally always in top 8. Tokido is just literally always there. He will never not be there. I was really looking forward to seeing Punk versus Zhao Hai. They have a rivalry going on. Zhao Hai been on this M. Bison grind recently. I really wanted to see, I'm a Bison main now. After the new patch, I started maining Bison as well. I've been playing it like in the background, but I wanted to see him versus Punk because they have one of the biggest rivalries, but I don't think it played out. Mago and Nephew, both juries who got 9th place. And yeah, just absolutely freaking stacked. Meta RD too as well. I want to say it was a previous EVO champion as well. Blanca, I think, got nerfed, but he got 17th place. Also one of my favorite players as well. Tekken 8. I don't play a lot of Tekken 8, so I don't know a lot about what goes down in there, but Nina, Arslan Ash, won and got 1st place, with 2nd place going to Atif with Dragon of Fang, 3rd place being Nobi, 4th place going to Osan, 5th place tied for both Rafe and Keisuke, and 7th place going to JDCR and CBM. I know what you guys are thinking. Omni, I love watching you try to spell out these names because they probably all are pronounced wrong, okay? Leave me alone, all right? Leave me alone. As for Guilty Gear, we had Nitro winning with Jacko. That's pretty dope. Soul, 2nd place. Tatsuma, I know Tatsuma, Japanese player. I used to watch him back when I used to play Soul. But Tatsuma getting 2nd place. We got Brit, Ditto, and Zando with Ramlethal and Asuka for 3rd and 4th. Ooey Gooey Chewy Snicker in 5th place. Oh my god, bro. I'd be so mad if I lost to somebody with the name Ooey Gooey Chewy Snicker. Why, bro? Why would you do that to yourself? Jack, 5th place. You got Leffen in top 8 with Happy Chaos and Varix. And Daru. Oh, this was Umisho? Oh, this was Hitachi? Oh, this was Super New? Oh, this was Stack. God damn, bro. Street Fighter 3. I gotta show you a clip for this one. This one was absolutely crazy, okay? Third Strike, probably known as probably one of the best fighting games of all times, the OG ones, the one that people still continue to play forever and ever. 1st place went to Mauve with Chun-Li, Elena Kim. 2nd place went to ECI. These guys are just legends, these two, both Mauve and SAI. Chirithi, also a legend too, with Chun-Li. Hayayo, who seems to have stole the entire FGC Third Strike results, who used Hugo. More on that one later. later. We got Frankie BFG, Resolve, Nian Ben H, and Shiro Kuro for the top 8 for third strike result. Hey guys, I'm gonna just keep this one straight. I don't watch any Mortal Kombat, and I only know one player and one player only, okay? Sonic Fox, who won with Homelander, Johnny Cage, and Sigil. Sonic Fox, also one of the legends of legends when it comes to FGCs. Him playing this game or any fighting game that he plays, he tends to be always at the top. I don't think he loses Mortal Kombat. I think he owns the game. There's just... You just don't beat Sonic Fox, okay? Whichever game he says, I'm going to play this and win at EVO, he usually just plays it and then he wins it at EVO. As for a couple of highlights, I think we might have gotten a new official EVO moment right here. We had a match between both Hayao and Frankie BFG, loser quarterfinals. Hayao wins this one, right? But I'll play it for you guys. For those of you guys who are not like up to date when it comes to freaking Street Fighter, don't worry about it. Just enjoy it. And if you are, all you need to know is Hayao is right here as Hugo. It's last match right here in terms of the stocks, in terms of the rounds. Sorry about that. And the life, and let me just play it for you.
He's not dead yet. Do we go for the cross up top
low life.
He goes for
dodges the overhead.
Backs away, dashes up in danger.
No life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, still not a boom.
Completely.
That was crazy.
That is a worthless button.
That was crazy.
Button is so worthless, but he was able to make it useful in a very crazy scenario.
This guy was basically like the MVP in terms of the crowd. He played the crowd very freaking well. But yeah, just in case you missed it right here, how big it was, he had no life, okay? So he would have taken chip damage, so he had to parry every single one of these kicks that was coming at him, which is like a 1 or 2 frame thing that you have to do. You have to press forward at the right exact frame to parry it. He did it like 3 or 4 times, 2, 3, 4. Hit him with some hit ups, right? Hit him with the setup. Then here there's a knockdown situation. Okay, I can just give you the analysis, right? Ken still has super meter, so he can still chip him out, right? So instead of blocking, he's not allowed to block, he'll take chip. And instead of jumping over him, I don't know if he has enough time or energy or if he can even do that as well. He does a move that literally allows him to side swap if Ken did the super.
Okay.
Right here. This move right here literally does nothing. It's a terrible button, but in this specific situation, he timed it properly to jump right over the super right here. And then he came up and he picked Ken up, and that was pretty immaculate. That's super clutch. Super freaking clutch. And like, bro, look at him. Look at this dude. He's like a freaking cartoon character, bro. My man's over here trying to stressing out about trying to win this match. And this man is over here jumping around like SpongeBob, like a freaking cartoon character. What's this clip you guys show me here?
He's winning. It doesn't hurt? Oh my God. That hurts me, brother. Oh, dear Lord. The pants don't rip.
Yo, bro, high key, I'm jealous of that flexibility. I would love to be able to do splits just to have that freaking mobility. God dang. And the pants did not split. This guy is a show. Look at that. Split on the entertainer, bro. Freaking entertainer.
The pants don't rip. This guy is actually the most mobile person of his age group.
That's freaking awesome, man. But yeah, guys, that's EVO 2024 in a nutshell. A lot of awesome things, bro. Yeah, Lily Pichu out here beating the Harada, the guy who created Tekken. An actual match he's been grinding recently for the FGC, and yeah, just a lot of freaking fun moments. Okay, EVO was very successful. There was no drama, there was no stress that I can think of. Very successful, and it's going to be very successful next year. I think there's going to be at least 3 or 4 other type of EVO events coming in 2025, and maybe something happen around along the lines of this year as well. But yeah, that was EVO 2024, guys. Let me know what was your favorite moment from it, and what are you most excited for? What game? And are you guys going to start getting in that grind? I feel itchy. I feel the competition coming back. My injury has healed, and I feel like I kind of want to, I don't know if I'm going to EVO, but I feel like I want to beat somebody, you know, like that spirit, that competition, that fire. I want to fight. All right, guys, that's all I have for today's video. It's been a woozy. It's been a doozy. And if you did make it to the end of the video, just do me a favor. On your way out, can you just drop the like button? Okay, it means the world to me and lets me know you sat here for the end of it. That's all I'm asking for. Subscribe if you guys watched it and you guys like watching me for a bit. I would love for you guys to join the part of the family trying to reach 1 million subscribers. That's right, I'm bringing that back. I want the plaque. I want the plaque. I love you guys. Y'all take it easy. Stay safe on these streets. Might have a video for you tomorrow. If not, tomorrow, definitely on Wednesday, depending on the news. And you know the news week is going to be wild. So stay in, stay locked in. I love y'all. Y'all take it easy, okay? And yeah, that's it. All right, peace.